I wake up to beat the sun from her glory. I'm only one cigarette away from mobility. It's always punch in, punch out. Go to work and go back home. There's only one chance left, and I know, where she is waiting. I wake up to beat the sun from her glory. I'm only one cigarette away from mobility.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. High five, Mad Hatter. Even though I don't have a hat on right now, I guess I could put one on, but I'm not going to. Anyhow, I think I just heard one of the dumbest damn things I ever heard on a radio news program in my entire life. They were talking about, of course, talking about guns. That's a big topic right now. I was just thinking, what are they attempting to hide? Talking about all these guns, talking about this thing that happened down at FL. Well, this police chief, he gets on the radio and he's talking about most of the teachers up there in the Connecticut shooting, they were female teachers. Now where's a woman gonna conceal a gun if she's wearing a skirt? He ain't never been around some of the women I've been around. They can hide guns and knives and all kinds of stuff up underneath those skirts. I don't know where they put them, but they put them somewhere. And I've seen fancy girdles and different kinds of body belts that go around ladies that you can put a piece in. And I'm going to tell you something. They can get to them pretty fast. I mean, I got a holster that slips down inside my pants. Down inside my pants in the front, tucks down in there. All I gotta do is pull that sucker up, pistols in my hand. That quick. Sorry about all the bouncy crappy roads. But there's all kinds of things that women can do to conceal carry a pistol. So, from purses, fancy specialized purses that have hidden compartments in it. I do not recommend those, but some ladies love them. And the reason I don't recommend those, ladies, is if somebody snatches your purse, now not only do they have your purse, but they have your weapon as well. So keep them on you. Keep them near at hand if you're going to conceal carry, because they do say it's illegal to carry a piece when you're at work. What part of shall not be infringed do they not understand? Shall not be infringed. In other words, we have the right to protect ourselves no matter where we are. Now, of course, if something happens and you do happen to protect the people where you work with your pistol when some active shooter comes into your area, you take the opportunity of losing your job because you're protecting your rights. And I will say that, that's a chance you got to take. Now, places where I work, I have metal detectors, so I can't always carry mine with me. Not always. Because they got metal detectors. The only ones that get to carry when the metal detectors are up are the police. So folks, you have the lawful right to protect your life and the people that you love's lives. Getting kind of tongue-tied, sorry about that. But you do have the right, protected by law. Now I'm going to get into something that's a little bit different. Law. I watched a lot of videos. I've read a lot of books. Hell, I even own a Black's Law Dictionary. 3rd edition, not the 8th edition or any of those. I'm talking about the 3rd edition of Black's Law Dictionary. Pardon me, but the definition of law is the original law written in the Constitution. That's the law. And then you get into ordinances, statutes, and legalese. Anything that is added to or taken away from the law. You see, the only thing that they can do with our Constitution is they can add to the law, putting up statutes and ordinances and, you know, legal things. Because in our Constitution, we don't have anything about family law in there. Family legal advice for families. They don't have anything in there about, you know, divorce courts and all that fun stuff. That's not part of the law. That's part of the legal system. Not the law, but the legal system. There's a difference. And if you don't know what that difference is, it's about time you get yourself educated. As long as we have a Constitution, we're going to have laws, and we're going to have lawyers. I heard a joke one time that said, you know what you call a bus full of lawyers going off a cliff? Damn shame. You know what you call an empty seat? Crying shame. I thought you'd get a kick out of that. But anyhow, let's get back to, you know, protecting yourself with a weapon. You know, guys, I carry weapons, all kinds of styles of weapons. I carry a special type of pin. Here, I'll show you. I can get to it real fast. Oh, yeah, right here. A special type of pin. It's just a regular ink stick, but it's got a nice little fancy point on it. I don't know if it'll focus. Focus. Yeah, it's got a special type of point to it. And that special type of point, well, it can break glass if I get into a situation where I'm in water and the truck is sinking. But it can also do other things. Like, it can, you know, crack a skull. And this is full metal. This is freaking aircraft quality aluminum. This is tough, man. It's hard. And I can go anywhere with that because it's an ink pen. I've carried on airplanes with me. Then I have other tools that I carry with me that are defensive tools. The number one defensive tool that I carry with me, my brain. I'm always thinking about how and where and why. How, where, and why. How do I get out of this situation? Where am I going to go to escape this situation? Where? And why? Why is this situation giving me the gut feeling that I need to escape it? If you don't know, haven't trained yourself about situational awareness, take a class. Take a class from a guy like me. Take a class from, you know, a police officer. Police officers, they're highly trained and highly skilled at situational awareness. And one of the very first exercises I teach people when it comes to situational awareness, take a look around your room that you're sitting in right now. Take a look around your car that you're sitting in right now. And the first chance that you get, if you're in a car, don't do this in your car and you're driving. But if you're sitting still and you're in your car, or you're sitting still at home, take a look around your room and shut your eyes. Can you still picture your room? If I came into that room and I picked up, say, a cup of coffee, and I moved that cup of coffee 3 inches from its place, would you be able to tell where it used to be? That's the kind of practice that you have to do to have situational awareness. Wow, big military truck just went by like I used to roll up in when I was in the Marine Corps. Great big old van on the top of a 6x. That's pretty cool. I don't know if we'll be able to see it. See if it'll get back on the videotape here. See it? See that big old 6x right there? Oh yeah, that was the kind of vehicle that I used to roll up into war with. Fixing missiles. That was my van. Had air conditioning and rebreathers. In case a gas bomb went off around me. Usually the gas bombs were going on inside that sucker. Stinky. Yeah, I digress. When we were talking about situational awareness, and my situation showed that a 6x came by me, I noticed it out of the corner of my eye. Anyhow, the situational awareness, you have to know that something isn't right. Something is out of place. It could be you're in a football game and dude sitting down the aisle from you is wearing a 3-piece suit. Who wears 3-piece suits to a football game? Well, not too many people. You'll see guys running around in sport coats, necktie, but not a 3-piece suit. Hell, you might even see some guys running around in a football stadium in a tuxedo. I've seen it. But they weren't sitting down in the stands with the rest of us local yokels. They were up in the club level. So that's the situation. You know, if you're sitting somewhere and somebody's running around in a tuxedo and a bow tie, you might be at a party for rich people. Or you could just be at somebody's wedding that decided to get married at the football field. Anywho, folks, I had to make sure my plug-in was plugged in. Anyhow, folks, that's your first exercise in situational awareness. I'll give you some more exercises as I do this series of videos. I'm going to start doing some series of videos about situational awareness for you folks. So this is part of the whole getting ready for the crap to hit the fan. So practice that. Practice it with your family. Make it a game. Then you go out to the woods and you do the same thing. Sit down at a campsite, look around your campsite, and then close your eyes. And have your wife or your kid move something, or your husband or your kid, talking to you ladies also. And then do that to the kid. Have the kid look around the campsite, and then close his eyes or her eyes. And see if they can pick out what you moved. It also helps you develop what they call photographic memory. Yeah, you've heard of people who have photographic memories. Well, you can train your brain to do that. Different times in my life, I've had photographic memory where I could look through a chapter of a book and memorize every one of the formulas in that book because I had to. Do that. Do that exercise. And once you've done that exercise 2 or 3 or 10 or 15, 20 times, come back to this channel. Do the next exercise. So we'll call this video 26, exercise number 1. And yeah, Rena's gonna be on here, don't worry, she's coming. She's coming. And with that, you've got your homework to do, whether you choose to or don't. Doesn't matter. In the meantime, if you like this video and I taught you anything, give it a good old thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you really want to know when I'm putting out a new video, smash that bell. That way, whenever I put a new one of these videos up, you'll know when it's coming up, and you can cue it up into your watching majoo. And last but not least, I am going to tell you, there's a mass exodus that's getting ready to happen off of this here YouTube. I found BitChute. That's BITCHUTE. BitChute.com. Their platform is very similar to YouTube. However, you can support them by helping them mine for Bitcoin. I've already told you what I think about Bitcoin a little while ago. But you can help support them because they believe in the Bitcoin. And you can put your videos up for free. And you don't have to watch any stupid, godforsaken commercials. And these folks don't go through and try to censor you. So the more that YouTube keeps wanting to pick on people, the more of us are going to take off and go over to BitChute. I really hope that Google and YouTube are getting ready to just lose a hell of a lot of money from their advertisers, because there ain't gonna be none of us left. We're moving over there, mass migration straight over to BitChute. Other people are going to Steam it. I haven't heard anything good about Steam it yet. I've also not heard anything good about DTube. I've heard that DTube crashes a lot and doesn't get notifications out to people. But so far, from what I have studied about BitChute, is it's a pretty good platform. So with that, I'm gonna get off here and see you next time. And until next time, keep your stick on the ice.